Good morning, everyone. We are visiting an Ethiopian village, and tonight the entire Israel will begin commemorating Yom HaZikaron to remember the over 25,000 soldiers who gave their life for the land of Israel and for the Jewish people, and then 24 hours later begin the celebration of Yom Ha'atzmaut, Israel's Independence Day. This week's Torah portion is Tazria and Mitzorah, and it discusses the prohibition against speaking gossip and slander, Lashon Hara, and the affliction of tzarat, which was a form of leprosy that plagued the person who spoke Lashon Hara. And the opening word of the Torah portion says Adam, a person. And the rabbis ask, why does it say Adam? Usually the word for a person is Ish. And one of the commentaries who we actually visited in Poland, Rabbi Meir Shapiro from Lublin, gives the following interpretation. And he says that in Hebrew, every word could be singular or plural. For example, a bayit is a house, batim are houses, tapuach is an apple, tapuchim are apples. There's one word in the Hebrew language that is only singular, and that is Adam. You cannot say Adam, a man, in the plural. And he says that's why the Torah portions that discuss gossip and slander begins in the singular, to remind us that we are one person. Ki ish echad b'lev echad, like one person with one heart. And therefore, just like you would never speak Lashon Hara about yourself, you should never speak Lashon Hara, gossip, about another person. Last night, when we arrived in Israel, we had a dinner, and one of the guests at the dinner was Saddest Hershkowitz. Her husband, Yossi Hershkowitz, tragically was killed fighting in Gaza. 44-year-old man, left behind a widow, Hadass, and 5 children. He was a principal of a large school with 600 children. And he composed a song while he was in Gaza about, although I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. And we sang this song with her in memory of her husband. And before he went into Gaza, he sent a message to his 600 students. And he said, I'm going to fight in Gaza. And if you want to do something for my safety, for my protection, do not speak Lashon Hara. Do not speak gossip. Do not speak negatively about one another. He was a person who was dedicated to the unity and the oneness of the Jewish people, Adam, one entity. And one of the moving stories that Hadass told us was that her husband played the violin. He was a musician. And every single Friday he would go to the hospital and play for the patients, to cheer up the patients in the hospital, to spread joy. And she said on the day of his wedding, he disappeared. No one could find him for a few hours. And when he finally returned, they said, where were you? And he said, I went to the hospital on the day of my wedding to play music for those who are sick, those who are in the hospital. Because I said to myself, on the happiest day of my life, how can I not bring joy to others? This is the message of this week's Torah portion, and the message that you feel in the land of Israel. The Jewish people are one people. We all feel each other. We all love each other. We all support one another. And that's what Yom HaZikaron is all about. Remembering the soldiers who gave their lives, who sacrificed everything for us, so we could live in the land of Israel, so we could be a free country, so we could have the ability to defend ourselves. And when we think of their greatest sacrifice, that they died for the Jewish people, we have to live for the Jewish people by loving one another, supporting one another. And this is the greatest comfort and strength of Am Yisrael. Have a meaningful day and a meaningful Yom HaZikaron.